What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back from our Elder Scrolls Legends, and we're back with another day of Telvanni Dragons. Yeah, we're gonna see how this deck does. I mentioned yesterday, and a couple of you guys pointed out in the comment section that the Skeletal Dragon and Odurner and Necromancers don't really play nice together. But I think it's more of a, I wasn't really thinking about that closely enough when I played it last time. I still think they can work in a deck together. It's more of a, like, make sure your Odurnerans are in the discard for Skeletal Dragon kind of thing. And you can also consider playing Solitaire. But I don't think they're that bad together to where you would just, like, cut it completely. Alright. That's not the worst draw. We're playing a Telvanni Mirror. I feel like traditional Telvanni has a slight edge, or not a slight edge, a not so slight edge. I think it has the edge against this version. I mentioned last video, I think that this deck would struggle against decks that are slower than it. And I think Telvanni traditional has the tools to do that. And if it's Nixox Telvanni, I think we're too slow to really punish them or push them down fast enough to knock them out.
The Night Mother will guide us.
And if they have opening turn Unglim against our empty hand, it's not good either. And we draw another Odurneran. Well, we're getting pretty close to just wrapping this thing up.
For the Black Hand.
I smell the stench of the living.
Please give me a playable card.
For the Black Hand.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I just had a game like this before. I was playing at work today, and I drew Alduin, Parthenax, Odiving, Skeletal Dragon, and Kano Scouts Report as my first, like, 5 cards. And I was just sitting there, like, dumbfounded. Like, how is this even real?
I am the Queen Mother. Attend me.
I'm just gonna put her out. Bait out whatever removal he's been sitting on. I don't think it's worth just throwing her at a 1 and 2 drop.
For the Black
Especially when that's an option. So this is Alter Telvanni? Like, seriously, these draws. Jesus Christ.
You must be cleansed.
That's fine.
Wrong place
Not in it for the draw right now. A minute to contest. I play Sheer Point. I think I probably do this into this. Still allows him to kill either one if he has a firebolt. But I want to be able to make sure I can clear the board. These Odurnerans are still sitting here as kind of just useless cards because I have nothing to play with them. As of right now, Serpentine Stalker's our best play next turn, and that doesn't really, like, excite me a ton. This guy's playing very aggressively.
If I fall, the hiss will. The Night Mother will guide us.
Okay. Guess we're, like, somewhat draining him of resources. There's the altar.
I lurk in the shadows.
I knew that was coming. I have no support removal. This is bad. Pretty sure I'm playing SharePoint, but let's Scout Report anyway. I think that's worth keeping. A, to have a creature, and B, to start getting some health back. We can start laying down skeletal dragons next turn. Ugh. This is not the game I wanted. But I guess it's the game we're getting.
Perhaps we can help one another.
Interesting. I don't really have much to do to that. Take it out. Pop the ward. I think we'll go see Lookout. We'll do Lookout. I was gonna leave the ward up, but at the same time I was like, you know what?
The stench
Like,
of the living. I smell
the less free bait for him, the better. Because we are up against the clock here. We have no way to remove that. Okay.
Do not think to sneak by me.
Is that all you've got?
Okay. We can start really punching for some damage next turn. Obviously, the correct play is always play premium Skeletal Dragon over regular.
The hist revives.
Mm-hmm. That is fine. I mean, we are probably going to just play Thieves Guild Recruit and then maybe another Skeletal Dragon, but let's swing first.
Do not think to sneak by me.
Is that all you've got?
What have we here?
Yeah, let's just do that. Turns our graveyard really nice. And, like, the concentration, since our draw was so horrible, like, it's nothing but really good cards in our graveyard right now.
Hiding will not save you.
We must count on our wits.
We're basically in Alduin range as well, which is pretty wild to think about. Is he playing Lesser Ward? No, he's got Territorial Viper, though. We get the worst creature from our discard, but still not a bad one.
My scales move in shadow.
Is that all you've got?
So let's play this one first, I think. Just to get that ward back before we go face.
Do not think to sneak by me.
We'll just drop that down. We have an Alduin as an oh shit button.
If I fall, I stand ready. What have we here?
I lurk in the shadows.
Wait.
Okay. Best he can do is shackle this. If we could draw like almost any removal, we can win next turn. That's good for him. I don't think he really remembered how that works.
My scales move in shadow.
Let's take our damage. Still nothing we can play in here, unfortunately. And then, this isn't super high value, but I can sacrifice the Thieves Guild Recruit
What have we here?
to play the Thieves Guild Recruit and draw another card. I'm assuming he's going to go for like a really big swingy board turn, which may set up an Alduin.
We
He needs to kill this, obviously.
Move in shadow.
What's he up to? 6 cost? That'd be Telvas?
Perhaps we can help one another.
He's used no Magicka yet. It's always tough knowing when to Alduin, because it's always just so tempting.
I'll scout ahead.
Like, you want to do it all the time. Okay. What else you got? You need more guards or to kill more of my board?
They've no move we can't anticipate.
Dumps a schemer. Pretty quickly, too, so I think he found something good.
I am the Queen Mother. Attend me.
Okay.
Let's dance.
Okay. Nothing that can just flat out kill one of these guards, so we're gonna draw first.
They've no move we can't anticipate.
Okay, so now with negation, the way we do this is we negation this,
That's all you've got?
pop the face ward, swing and take out a guard. Here we go, face. It's one of the few times I've ever seen Serpentine Stalker's lane change effect matter. Let me just text my girlfriend back real quick. Or I'll do that in a minute. Let's get one more game in. Might as well finish the recording. Probably only got time for one more game here anyway. That game ran a little bit long. That was a pretty cool back and forth match. I haven't seen Alter Telvanni in a while. They run Conscription because basically any deck that's not an aggro deck runs Conscription nowadays, and even some aggro decks run Conscription nowadays. But it was still a pretty cool Alter deck. I liked it. Now, speaking of Conscription, playing against Redoran here. Rank 2 Redoran, which means almost guaranteed to be Conscription. Probably should have just kept the Scouts report if I knew that the draw was going to be this bad. Seriously, look at all these cards that are like 2 and 3 and 4. and all I draw is these. I don't understand it. There's a 4. It's a worst case scenario. I just have to wait 3 more turns before we play something. We draw Sun and Shadow. That can be used to pull, I guess, a clutch lightning bolt. Speaking of lightning bolts, this is so bad.
The waters of life.
I'm gonna ramp instead of playing the Mystic Dragon. He hasn't done anything, so obviously he's not aggressive, so that means that this is gonna be that Red River Conscription deck. The hell? Bone Walker. I guess your points of play. I don't really care about keeping the Tree Minder alive, but it was Magica efficient. My other option was like Sun and Shadow, and only actions we can really draw. I guess Ulfric's Uprising could be a thing. Maybe that's what I'll pull this turn. We'll play Sun and Shadow and pull Ulfric's Uprising.
We must protect our stronghold.
That makes that less tempting. Let's play that to contest. Skeletal Dragon is online for next turn. Really don't know what this guy's playing.
The waters of life.
I guess it is just like the regular conscription deck, and it's just weird. Soul Tearing on the Bone Walker.
What have we here?
We must count on our wits.
Let's shackle that. Taking Ulfric's Uprising. Honestly, even Ulfric's Uprising on this board next turn would be really good. -2/-2, draw a card, draw another action, gain 1 Magica.
My claws are sharp and thirsty.
That sucks.
Nothing will stop my rise.
There's a Prophecy. It's another Bone Walker.
I have many important things on my mind.
Let's kill the lethal creature. Still have a really good Ulfric's next turn. Actually, potential lethal in the right lane with Ulfric's. Okay. I also have double bolt to face.
We'll see about this.
So let's just do this.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Shackle this guy. Grab another Ulfric's. Deal 2 damage to that. Deal 5 damage to face.
Nothing will
Take him down to
stop
1.
my rise.
It's such a dirty card, man. This card is just gross. We have double bolt in hand plus another Ulfric's. And we could just sack this. There's very few situations, I think, where we don't win here. So I can kill Ancano. But you're gonna need a little bit more than that.
We must protect our stronghold.
Oh, that's a nifty one to get from...
The waters of
Wait, that didn't count the sleigh? Seems like a bug.
a fine battle.
Nicely done.
Let's just go for another Ulfrix.
You are the victor.
That card is gross, man. I feel bad playing that card. I don't know, like, we got a Morrowind pack, so we might as well open it on camera, eh? And I have the core pack as well, so we'll open that up real quick. But yeah, I think this might be the closest to like a competitive viable deck. I just need to work out some of the consistency issues, maybe add some more draw. But I think this one's the closest to being like it, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that is going to be it for now, guys. I'm going to put up another poll for what dragon deck we should do next. And then maybe eventually we'll loop back around because I'm having fun doing it. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I'm DragonTamerBlayde, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.